If I'm doing a particular post to my Facebook, I want to make sure that it's relevant to the people I'm posting to. For instance, some of the groups, the categories that I put my friends in are things like immediate family and then extended family, which might include cousins, aunts, uncles. Then there's people that I know through work, there's people I know through school. So there can be quite a lot of categories of friends. And when you post up to your Facebook profile, if indeed you are intending to put anything up about yourself, you will need to target who this picture or this post goes to so that it keeps it relevant for them. For instance, I will categorize people who live near me into one group. People can belong to as many groups as you like, so they could be family and also live in your same hometown. So for instance, if I know there's a big traffic jam just down the road, I might post it up to Facebook to say don't bother going down that road, but that's not relevant to my cousins in Australia. So I will put my post up, but I will make sure that only people who live near me can see it. And then it's relevant and it's not annoying to those people to whom it isn't relevant. I think this is an important thing. So to create a category into which you can start sorting your friends, you need to click on the F at the top left here. This gives you the timeline, which is everybody else's news. And then look down under Explore and click on Friends List. And up here at the top you can see Create List. So once you've clicked on that, you get to choose a name. So for instance, you could put family or close family or extended family. And then underneath that, if you click into the box, you can start to type a person's name. They must already be on your Facebook list as a friend. A good way to make sure that you're getting everybody into relevant lists, if you can't remember offhand which particular friends should go where. If you press the letter A, for instance, it will pop up a list of all your friends whose name begins with A, either for their first name or their surname. If you gradually work through all the letters on the keyboard, you will have seen all of your friends and you can click onto those friends to put them into this category that you're creating. Once you've created that, you can come out of it and then create another list. You can keep going back in there as many times as you need to create as many lists as you need to. Don't worry at this stage if you're not getting everybody in the list that they should be in. You can add them later. If you're thinking of a particular friend that you would like to put into a category, perhaps you've just become friends with them and you've got a category that they can slot into. Go to their profile by typing their name in at the top. They would come up at the top, or you can find them in your friends list, which, to find your friends list, you can go to your own profile by clicking your name at the top and then clicking on Friends here, and you'll have an absolute list of everybody that you're friends with. So if you click on anyone in particular, bring them up, what you will see over on the right of their pictures, by default, this is what you would see. You can see that you are friends. You can either just hover your cursor over the word friends or do a left click on it if you're on a PC, or just click on it if you're on a Mac. And this menu will appear, giving you the option to add to another list. And when you click that, you will get a list of all the lists that you've created, and you can click on that list and it adds them to that list, and you can click and add them to anything that's relevant. If you're then looking at making a post, you can write here, for instance, blah blah blah. I'll just put some rubbish there, but But the important thing is, before you actually hit this post, go next door, because this is where your friends groups, your friends lists exist. If you're going to warn of a very local traffic jam, you don't want it going out to all of your friends. You want it to go to the people who live maybe in your town or in your village. So if you created a category for that, open it here and you will be able to choose which category you're posting to. And remember to scroll down. If you've got quite a few, you'll need to scroll down to find the right one. A good option that I like to use is the custom one. Custom gives you a lot of flexibility. So if I just open that there, what you can see here is that it's saying share with friends. This means all of the friends, regardless of their category. But you've got the option down here to exclude anyone in particular. So for instance, you might be choosing to share this post with, let's say, I'm going to say extended family. So I'll say extended family and pretend that we're planning a surprise birthday party. Well, I want to tell all my extended family about it. Perhaps I want to tell also my close friends about it. So I can add those two categories up here. But what I do need to be careful to do is to exclude that one person whose birthday it is. So down here, I can type their name, put it in there, and that is the only person out of those categories who will not have access to this post. There's also a similar thing that you could do. For instance, you could say, I'm going to send this post out to be available to see by all of my friends, but I would like to exclude it from my immediate family members. Once you've created your friends groups, you've got a very highly customizable way of getting information out, making sure that it's only going to the people to whom it's relevant. Once you've chosen the audience for your post, you can go to the bottom of that window, click Save Changes, and then that will return you to the post that you've done for you to actually hit the button for posting.